Hi everyone! If you are a sole trader or landlord in the UK and you use Zoho Books, this video is for you. In this video, you will learn how to connect Zoho Books with HMRC and MTD and file your returns. Let's see how the UK edition of Zoho Books helps in MTD for your income tax. In this video, we will cover the following topics. Getting started with MTD for income tax in Zoho Books begins with choosing the right business type. In Zoho Books, go to Settings and select Profile under Organization. Here, ensure the business type is either sole trader or landlord. You can also do this while setting up a new organization. Ensure this page is saved. Without this, you will not be able to use the MTD income tax feature in Zoho Books. Next, go to Settings, and under Taxes and Compliance, select Taxes. Then, go to the Income Tax section. Please note that this will only be visible if you had selected the business type as sole trader or landlord earlier. If you haven't signed up with HMRC or MTD, you can do so by clicking any of the options available here. If both these steps are completed, you can click here to connect Zoho Books with your HMRC account. We will proceed with this step now. There are two options here. Either you are the admin of this organization, who will be filing the returns by yourself, or you are an agent who will be filing the returns on behalf of their organization. If you are an agent, you would need to enter the Agent Registration Number, or the ARN, the National Insurance Number, and the postcode. If you are the admin, you can enter your NINO number here. We will go with this option now. Click here to agree to the terms and conditions, and click Connect to HMRC's website. Click Continue here. You can follow the appropriate steps after this in order to connect to the HMRC. After the integration, you will be redirected to the Income Tax section. Click here, and you can see all the entities linked under your NINO number. You can also add your UK property by clicking here and selecting the property. You can find the corresponding business type and business ID for them here. Once done, click Save. In the left sidebar, when you click Sales, you can find only these sales transactions that are available for the sole trader business type. You can now start adding your customers and create invoices from here. Similarly, in Purchases, these are the purchase transactions available, so you can start creating any purchase transactions from here. Next, we will have to fetch your obligations from the HMRC. To do so, on the left sidebar, go to Filing and Compliance and select Income Tax. Click Fetch Obligations from HMRC. Select the tax year for which you wish to fetch the obligation, the business, period type, and tax basis, whether cash or accrual. Then, click Fetch Obligation. Doing this will fetch the quarterly updates and tax return forms from HMRC. You can filter this based on the tax year or on the business. Please note that once you fetch your quarterly updates, you cannot disconnect or modify your business name until the updates are finalized and submitted to HMRC. In the Income Tax page, you can view your annual tax estimate here. You can click the Recompute option to recalculate it. In the Quarterly Updates section, you can find the list of all quarterly updates of both your business and UK property. To file these updates, there are two steps involved: finalizing them in Zoho Books and then submitting them to the HMRC. Let's see how to finalize any of the updates first. Select the quarterly update you wish to finalize. Here, you have the Income section, the Expenses, and Disallowable Expenses. You have two types of expenses here: allowable expenses and disallowable expenses. Allowable expenses are costs that you can deduct from your taxable amount, but disallowable expenses are costs that you cannot deduct from your taxable amount. The categories will be mapped to default accounts here. You can change it or modify it if you wish. You can also add any additional accounts as well by clicking here. If you do so, you can find the recommended accounts here. If you don't find them here, you can go to All Accounts and select them. Zoho Books will calculate the amount for each category based on the transactions recorded under each of these accounts in the respective period. Click Next once done. Review the amounts for the categories in this page. Once done, click Finalize Return. Confirm by clicking Finalize Update. The quarterly update will now be marked as finalized. Please note that now, any transaction that you create during the mention period will not be included in the return. You would need to edit the finalized update in order to do so. To edit your account mapping, click the More icon and select Edit. The form will revert to draft status once this is done, and you would need to submit it again. Additionally, you can choose to delete it as well. Now, let's go to the final step, which is submitting the updates to HMRC. In the Income Tax page, go to the Quarterly Update section and choose the quarterly update that you have finalized. Click Send Update in the top right corner. Click Send Update again to confirm the action. After this, the quarterly update will be marked as submitted. For your return filing, you have the option to submit additional forms for different use cases. Let's take a look at them. Go to the Income Tax page in Zoho Books. Click the Create Additional Submission button in the top right corner. Then select the tax year. Next, select the submission type. Here, you have a range of options here to select from. Let's take a look at these forms one by one. Let's start with Annual Submission Self-Employment. In the Income Tax page, click Create Additional Submission button in the top right corner. Select the tax year and choose to submission type as Annual Submission Self-Employment. Click Create. You can find the form in the End of Year section. Select this form, and you can choose to add any amounts here to balance out your accounts. Once done, click Save and Generate. Click Finalize Update to confirm the action. The form will be finalized. However, if you choose to edit this form, you can click the More icon in the top right corner and click Edit. If the details are verified, click Send Update in the top right corner. Click Send Update again to confirm the action. You can follow the same steps for annual submission of UK property as well. Create an additional submission, choose the tax year, select Annual Submission UK property, and proceed with the similar steps. Let's try creating another important form, which is your business source adjustable summary for self-employment. In the Income Tax page, click Create Additional Submission button in the top right corner. Select the tax year and choose the submission type as Business Source Adjustable Summary Self-Employment. Then click Create. Head over to the End of Year section and select this submission. Here, you can make adjustments to the categories in the Income, Expenses, and Disallowable Expenses section. Once done, click Save and Generate. Click Finalize Update to confirm the action. You can verify details over here and send the update to HMRC as you have done in the previous sections. You can follow the same steps for Business Source Adjustable Summary of UK property as well. Create an additional submission. Choose the tax year. Select Business Source Adjustable Summary of UK property and proceed with the similar steps. At the end of the year, you would need to submit a final tax return that will represent all the companies that are registered under your national insurance number, even though this organization just handles a single company and UK property. Let's see how to do this. In the Income Tax page, go to the Tax Return section and select the tax return. Here you can find the business details of your organization. You can choose the accounting method here. If your accounting period is within the tax year, select Yes. If not, select No. Here, you can find the various accounting periods' start and end date. You can add any accounting period manually here if it is within the tax year. Click Save and Next. You can click Refresh Calculation to recalculate it if you wish. Once done, click Finalize Return. Click Finalize Update to confirm the action. The return will be finalized after this. Click the More icon here, and you can choose to either edit or delete the return. To acknowledge the values computed by the HMRC, click Make Declaration in the top right corner. Click here to agree to the declaration, and click Make Declaration again to submit it. The return will be submitted after this. Now let's take a look at a feature that will help you after you submit your tax returns, the HMRC Assist. To access this, in the Income Tax page, click the HMRC Assist button in the top right side. Here, Zoho Books displays any issues, warnings, feedback, and suggestions identified by HMRC based on your submitted data. These suggestions describe the potential issue, tell you how to resolve it, and provides links to relevant HMRC resources. With this, we hope you have got a good idea about how you can use Zoho Books to be MTD compliant, and how you can connect Zoho Books to the HMRC, fetch data, and file your return seamlessly. Thank you for watching!